Hi friends, thank you so much for stopping by and visiting with me today. Today is part two. Part two of a video that's been long in the making of finishing the WIPS that I discovered I had, and that I am a WIP person. So I can finally start using some of the new yarn that I have purchased the last few weeks with some yarn hauls I have shared for you. I have so many things I want to make with that, but I made a promise to myself that I could not until I got this one bucket of WIPS finished, and we're just about there. The last video, we emptied half of it. So, next thing I hauled out of the WIP bucket, this was a snoody, is that what she called them? Wednesday, on Wednesday, Enid. Grace and I love the show Wednesday. I guess I should start with that. We love it. Like, we binge watched season 1 and season 2. We cannot wait for season 3 this year. Like, we are so excited. Like, every day if we see anything new about it, we share it with one another. And Enid made them snoods. I think that's what she called them. Isn't that awful? It's been so long I can't remember. But anyway, I loved them. I made one for Grace, made one for myself, and I decided I was going to make some more and sell them. And I started on this beautiful, colorful one. I just love the rainbow in this. I just thought it was so pretty. It is so soft, very warm, but I ran out. And this was 4 years ago. Is that when season 1 first came out? Because there was like a year where we didn't get it because of the strike, and then I think there was another year. So I think it's been like 4 years. And it went into my WIP bucket because I could not find any more of this yarn. I had purchased it at Walmart, and I couldn't find any more. And I thought, great, I'll leave it in there. And then I forgot about it. And honestly, I was going to frog it. And then on Amazon, I saw they had 2 of these for sale. So this is the Bernat Pop Bulky, and it's called Rich Rainbow. And it is a super bulky. It calls for a size 10 hook. I'm hoping that's what I used when I made this one, because it only needs a few more rows and it's done. I did pick up 2 because I loved this yarn, and I still love it. I think it's so pretty, so vibrant. I might make some hats and ear warmers out of the rest of it because I will not need, I'm not going to need all of this one. I really don't. And then I'll have a whole nother one. But this is great. Not only am I getting through my WIPs, I'm also getting through a lot of my stash by finishing these WIPs. So this is the first thing we're going to make for part 2 today. We're going to finish this up. I literally just have a few rows to go. And I'm looking. Looks like I was just doing double crochet. And it's just in the round. So we're going to finish this. And the great news is it's already in a cake. So we can just pop it. Right, oops, might help if I take off the label. Pop it right here onto the holder, and we're good to go. I don't know if I've mentioned, but I have been keeping all my labels this year because I really want to see on December 31st, 2026, how many labels I went through this whole year. I have to tell you, I've already had to change baskets twice. I've had to move up to 2 baskets now, bigger, because the labels are filling the basket. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep them all in a basket. I think eventually they're going to have to go into like a Ziploc bag. But it's shocking. We're only near the end of March and how many I've already gone through. So we are going to get started. And this might be the only thing we finish tonight because as I am starting this video, it is, what time is it? It's almost 10:30. But I'm a little bit wired. So we are going to finish this. Okay, let me see where I left off here with this blue. See if that's, so these snooties are great. They really keep you warm. They keep your neck warm. They keep your ears, your head. They stay in because they go around and tuck down in to your jacket. I will model this for you when I am done. Yeah, I'm going to say I used a 10. It really looks like I did. I stayed up insanely late again last night. I got overtired. But I did finish the snood. It's hard to tell, and if I am remembering, you're seeing it right now on, so you can see how this big circle turns into like a hat, scarf kind of thing, a hood scarf kind of thing, hence the name. So we're just like a big circle right now. Hopefully I'm remembering, and you are seeing this right now as I am speaking about it. This pattern is a yarn eater. So this took 2 full skeins and a little bit of the third one. And technically I should do, I think it's 2 more rows, but I tried it on. It fits me perfectly. I'm happy. Yarn eater, big time. I also today finished the truck dragon. The Christmas truck amigurumi. Truck dragon. I don't even know where that came from. Probably because I was looking at dragon patterns while I was making this. But yeah, all it needed, I just had to finish sewing up this wheel, the underside of the truck, sew the tree together, stuff it, and then you can use puff paint. I just embroidered, sorta, a steering wheel. You can do a lot more if you want, embroidery, like you can go around here and outline if you want, but I think it's done. I just added some cord that I've had forever, Christmas cord, so there's another plus. I'm using up some of that, and that can go in the finished pile. So that's 2 more projects done. And I was going through my stash because I was trying to find the green I used. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. The green I used on the tree. Could not find it. I looked through all my stash. I looked through all my green. Couldn't find it. So I said, okay, I'm going to do intentional because I only needed a little bit more to sew up the sides of what I had left on it. And I went around the whole tree again with that lighter green. So it kind of highlights it. And I kind of like it. So I got to remember to do that again. I liked that. So while I was going through all the stash, I came across a couple of more WIPs that were in with the stash. So most of them are done. So we're going to finish those. And that has been a very productive morning. It's lunchtime. I finished that truck. I had finished the snood before I went to bed last night, but I've been trying to do a little pickup, going through stuff. And I realized I was using a big basket to hold some of my scrap yarn, and I didn't need to. I'm like, why is that in there? So I was able to combine that with another bucket. So there's a whole basket gone. So I'm getting lower and lower over here amongst my mess. Show you here. Amongst my mess, it's getting less. So we're getting there. I'm going to go eat some lunch, and then we'll pick it back up here and see what is our next project. It's so satisfying to finish these projects. Like, I'm really enjoying this. I'm so glad I decided to film this because I'm hoping it's coming across to all of you that they're, you know, we put off doing them, and some of them I don't know why I put off doing because they've taken me minutes. Just minutes to finish. Some have taken longer, certainly, but it's such a great feeling. It's like after I've canned a whole bunch of things or freeze-dried a whole bunch of things for my pantry and our long-term storage for our family, the sense of accomplishment I get from that, I'm getting it from this too. So there's your dopamine hit for the day. Finish your WIPs. I tell you, you will not regret it. Okay, I'm going to go eat some lunch, and then we're right back at it. Okay, I had my lunch, and this is the bucket when I was going through the scraps. This had scraps in it, and I'm like, why are they in here? They'll fit in the tote. So I found a couple of things. It looks like I was in the process of making a pumpkin hat. I got this chicken lovey that I wasn't loving at the time. Really, I just think it's the stuffing. I can never seem to get my stuffing right. It's either too little or too much. But other than that, it's pretty cute. And I'm using that Bernat fleece, Forever Fleece. It was the first time I'd ever tried it. So I think we're going to go ahead and finish it. I don't think it's that bad. I just think I'm too hard on myself. I really do. So I've got the legs done on him. They're in here somewhere. So I realized I meant to embroider the eyes on this, not safety eyes. So this would be for a baby. So I'll be keeping this in my own collection because I don't feel right selling it. And then I found a whole ball, like balls of the yarn in here that I didn't even use the colors, but for some reason they're all in here. There's one leg, but I don't know if I finished the wings. So I know I have both legs. I saw them earlier. There it is. I will have to dig out the pattern. Luckily, my patterns are organized so I can find them. Because then he's got his wings done. They're sewn on there. Is that all I have left to do is the legs? I'll have to double check the pattern, but I think that might be all I have left. And then I think I was making a beanie. I don't even know if I'm going to have enough left in that to finish it, so we're going to do that. And I think that was it in that bucket. So I'm going to put off the chicken as long as possible. I'm going to go finish this pumpkin hat. All right, I got the ball of yarn. plenty to finish, so it's almost done. We might as well finish it, right? So I'm going to finish this pumpkin hat, dig out my chicken pattern, and oh my gosh, that could be 2 more things we get done this afternoon. I might even get a 3rd thing done before supper. Woo woo, I'm telling you, this is amazing. Finishing these WIPs, I wish I'd done this sooner. Pumpkin hat done. I can't believe I had some in there. I can't believe, because fall time is crazy for me for these. So I'm grateful though, I saw a lot. So that's done. That black and grayish yarn I had that was, I thought it was an unfinished beanie. I didn't have enough yarn to finish it. So I just caked it all up and it's now over with the rest of the scraps. So I guess we need to finish Miss Chicken Lovey here. I gotta go dig out the pattern. Like, I haven't even sewn in the ends because I wasn't sure if I was gonna take it apart or not. But truthfully, I think I'm too hard on myself. I don't think it's that bad. You don't put any stuffing in the body or the wings. It was just the head. That part I do remember. And I wish I could maybe take some out. And I did green eyes. You can see this. Did green eyes. Okay, got 1 foot. I am gonna go dig out my pattern and see if it's just these legs. It looks like I even sewed them on at one point and did not like them. So we can finish this. I am so excited. I think I've already mentioned that, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but it feels great to know how many of these I am getting done. I opened my pattern box there, file box, and this was the very first one in the baby file. It's meant for me to finish. So this is a low sew pattern too, which I really loved. And I'm trying to see who this is from. The Cozy Stitch is who this is from. So we already got the beak done. The feet are done. Is done. Oh, there is a tail. Okay. Yeah, he needs a tail. It's kind of cute. So I need a 6.5 hook. And I'm going to go cake this up real quick before this turns into a naughty mess. And then we're going to make the tail for this little chicken lovey and have another thing off our WIP list. And this is called Balsam. And it's the Forever Fleece. She used, I think, I want to say chenille. Let me just see what she recommended. This has been a while since I did this. Darn it, did I not print off the list that tells you what kind of yarn, or is it on the back? It's on the back here. Materials, super bulky weight, Premier Basic Chenille, and Bernat Blanket yarn. So they are super heavy, and this is also super bulky. So I think I did pretty good, but this is what I had at the time. And I was thinking about making these for the craft fair I was a part of. So that's how old this is. This was definitely a year ago. Okay, Lynn, stop talking and go cake. Chicken lovey is done. So I think I put off because, and I redid these many times, is because I just didn't like the way his legs are. But when I looked at the picture, this is exactly how they are. And I added a few more rows because I just didn't think they were long enough for me. So I added a couple more rows, sewed them on, and that's how they look in the picture, kind of dangling out and stuff. There's his little tail. So I don't think he's too bad, but he's done. So I can't get over how big my basket of finished WIPS is becoming and how empty the unfinished WIPS are becoming. So I'm going to take a quick tea break and we'll see if we can get one more thing done. It's after supper, so it's this evening. I can't stay up late tonight. Can't stay up late tonight because I have to be up and have an appointment first thing in the morning. So we'll go digging through and see what else we have in there, and we'll try and finish one more thing tonight. Okay. We're going to do another project, another WIP. I know. We're all over the seasons, but this is the thing with WIPs. You don't know what you're going to find. I have this Christmas stocking. It hasn't been in the bucket a long time because I made a lot of stockings for market last year and this past year and the year before. And this was when I was experimenting with. So this is a Tweedy bulk yarn. I can't remember what it's called. I loved this yarn. I used it on so many things. Mine and David's Christmas stockings is made out of this. My tree skirt is not made out of this. Yes, it is. Yes, I think it is. There's none left. I cannot remember. So this is why I'm doing my planner, friends, so I can write down these things so I can remember what the heck the name of the yarn is. But I don't think you can get this anymore. I've never seen it. It's like a super bulky or bulky 6. But I had this Bernat velvet yarn that I wanted to use up because I hate this yarn. I know hate's a strong word, but I hate it. It sheds. I had to cut. I was just cutting some of it here, and I'm like, oh yeah. Now I remember why I hate working with you, because literally if you pull too hard, it pulls apart in your hands. Not my favorite at all. And I had a little bit left, so I thought, oh, we will test it and see what, if we have like a velvet heel and velvet toe, and then of course the cuff up here has to be, was going to be velvet white too. I have donated all my velvet yarn. As far as I can tell, I have looked everywhere, unless it's in some bins, but I'm pretty sure I got all my yarn out of bins. I'm pretty darn sure. And I'm just looking again. I'm pretty sure I gave it away. I know I did. So I am in a dilemma here. It wasn't the same weight either. Honestly, I should have doubled it up, but I didn't. I left it the weight it is. I have this Premier Parfait plush in the white. It's the exact same color. It's a teeny bit thicker than this velvet. I like this a lot more. I like this a lot. So I'm just debating on whether to go ahead and try finishing the cuff with it or take out this white altogether and redo it with that, or just do it with white bulky yarn. I am trying to make up my mind and I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I should sew, maybe if I sew the toe together first, I just won't weave in the ends, and that will give me an idea. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, we're going to sew the foot together here in the toe, and we will see how it lays. And then, because I think it would be neat to have the two different kinds of yarn, the different texture. So, okay, we're going to try that. And this will probably be it for the evening. Yeah, this is going to be the last thing I do this evening, I think. It's still a little bit early, but I think I'm going to wrap it up for this evening. So, okay, this will be our last project for tonight. It's done. I think just a little steam and it will relax a little bit more. And yeah, I think it's definitely a very close to the heel and the foot, but this is so much better yarn. Like, just from weaving in the ends of that Bernat velvet that was on the toe and the heel, my pants are covered in fuzz. Like, I cannot stand that yarn. I wanted to like it. Another yarn I had high hopes for, but working with it is not great. So another project to put in my finish pile. I'm really happy. I think it's neat. Two different types of yarn, different texture. I'm wrapping it up for tonight. I have a busy day to plan for tomorrow. It is 8:30. It's actually a half hour later than I wanted to, but I really wanted to finish that. So we'll wrap it up and we'll see you back here hopefully tomorrow. Busy day tomorrow, but I hope to get at least one project done tomorrow. So I think we're down to maybe four or five. Like, this is crazy how much we're getting done. And I'm not doing a part 3. This is it. 2 parts. Well, after lunch, What a busy morning with appointments and getting home and doing a tiny bit of chores. I am ready to sit down and work on I think the rest of the WIPs. I literally think we can finish them all. When I started this video, I did not think this was going to end up being I finished all my WIPs video, but it looks like it's going to be. Now, one of the WIPs I was going to finish was the little donkey lovey that I got from Hobby Hooby, however you say it, website. And I'm like, why did I stop this? Because I was like 80% done. And I realized why I stopped it. The yarn I'm using is awful. So the yarn I'm using was using on this. And I love this pattern because, if you don't know, I love donkeys. Love donkeys. And I know it all goes back to my love of Eeyore. I love Eeyore. I love Winnie the Pooh, but I love Eeyore. So much so that when we do finally find our forever home, if we ever do at this point, homestead with more land, I'm hoping to get 2 mini donkeys. And one's going to be named Eeyore. But anyway, I'm making it out of this Bernat Baby Soft, what is it? Softy cotton. And it's awful. This is what it's doing. Can you see how it's just splitting? And this happens while I'm crocheting. It happens while I'm trying to sew. As you can see, this would have been the body, and then you would have had 2 legs here, 2 legs out the front. So I've already frogged the head, took the stuffing out because I'm not wasting my stuffing. Yeah, and I can see where it's snagged. I can see where it's snagged through the pattern, and that's not something I would want to give away or sell or anything. So I'm going to frog this, not right now, because it's going to take a while. Because did I mention it's horrible and it's splitting? And find a use for this. Yeah, you'll have to let me know. It's a size 3 weight, Bernat Softy Baby Cotton. Have you tried it? And if you have, what do you think of it? Because I know I got this well over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. Do they even make this anymore? I'm going to have to look that up and see. It's just not good. I don't like it. I'm very disappointed. So I'm like, Lynn, why are you going to try and finish that? Because you're not going to want to give it away or sell it. So like I said, I will frog it, and maybe I'll find someone who does like it. I've got several balls. Most don't have their label anymore because I was stupid and did not keep labels. But I've got 4 or 5 different colors of this. I think I was going to make like baby rattles out of it or something. But it's not working. And I've tried different hooks, seeing if that would help, and it split with all kinds of hooks. Metal hooks, wooden hooks. It just, yeah. So we're going to skip this, and we're going to go dig out the bucket. There's not much left in there. I'm going to see what we have left for one more project. This is all that's left of this bucket. This was overflowing. I could barely close the lid, and this is what we're down to. Oh, this was a pumpkin that I was making with that yarn. I didn't like the way that was splitting. Okay, I'm going to grab this. Oh, this only needs a button. That's a wrap cozy for a mug. So we'll get a button and we'll finish that. When I started doing this finish all these WIPs video several days ago, part 1 and now part 2, I really hoped, okay, Lynn, maybe we can at least get a few of the things done. And to see how little I have left is such an amazing feeling. I love this. And really, I'm going to try harder going forward to finish what I start. I'm going to try. I'm not perfect, but I'm going to try. The first thing we're going to finish is this little cup cozy, cup wrap, mug wrap, whatever you want to call them. All it needs is a button. A button. And I loved this yarn. I may not have liked it for the rabbit, but I really liked it. And I wish I could remember. I know it was a red heart. I thought I had another ball of it, but I don't. I really, really liked it. I love this color. I love the little bits of gray that are in it. You can see that. It's so pretty, and it was nice to work with. So all it needs is a button. why it never got, it probably just, I just probably did a bunch of them and this one just got away from me. So I've decided, I think I want to put this cute little owl button. He's so cute and I love owls. Love owls. So we're going to sew that. I just have to sew the ends in for this, and I'm just going to keep it as a coaster for myself. It's supposed to be a set of 4, which I have several, but again, I have like 2 or 3 sets already made for market, and I guess I was starting on another set and just got this one. I probably ran out of yarn or something, but literally it just needs the end sewn in. That's it. That's all that one needs, and then I'll have a coaster for right here beside me. So we're going to sew on the owl. I found a needle that was thin enough to go through the little hole here on the owl. My husband got me these scissors for Christmas in my stocking. I absolutely love them. The eye big enough for this yarn. Okay, tie a little knot. The feeling, it's just such a great feeling to know I have a whole nother bucket emptied. That's not going to be taking up very valuable space out here. And yeah, it's just a matter of sewing him on, and then that one's done. And we'll test it out on my mug here. I'm hoping it will keep my tea warmer longer, because I get crocheting and then I forget about my tea, and then I'm like, oh, and I have to heat it up a gazillion times. And I used to have a little mug warmer that David got me years ago, but you think I could find that? I'm thinking maybe something happened to it. Make sure it's really on there. Look at that. That didn't even take 5 minutes. We're doing it in real time. I'm not speeding it up or anything. And that's it. I'm just going to sew in my end. Oh, I forgot. No, I have baby bear ears for some baby bear hats that I'm going to change. I was originally going to do a gingerbread man, but I did not like the way they were turning out, so we're just going to turn them into baby bears. So we'll have that, and then our big final project. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Oh, I'm so glad I went with the owl. I was going to do a plain button, but I think the owl's cute. Now, can I do this without spilling my tea? Okay, this mug is way too thick. I just went and got another mug just so I could show you it. I definitely did this backwards, but it's okay. It's just for me. But that is so cute, and I think it might help keep the tea a little bit warmer longer. That is sweet. So there's another project done. Finished every WIP I had. Every single one. I emptied 1 large bin and 2 baskets. I have no more WIPs. None. 0. Zilch. They're done. I cannot believe I am WIPless right now. This was one of the last things I did off camera, just because this video is already going to be very long. And all I had to do was just turn this into a pumpkin. This is yarn I will never buy again, and I can't remember what it's called. Darn it. Of course, I save every label now. I save every label, but I wasn't great at saving labels before. It's awful, and this is going to be for me. So one, you know, it leaves, like, you can see the stuffing. If you look close, you can see the stuffing. It's for me. It's for me. That doesn't bother me. What does bother me is how it's split. Do you see this? Trying to sew. It split when I was using it, frogging it. Don't make any mistakes with this yarn, because you're never frogging it. So I will not be buying anymore. I bought just the one skein because I was going to make baby pumpkin hats, and then realized how awful it is to use it, which is why an unfinished pumpkin was in my WIP pile, because it was terrible. But I'll be keeping this. Instead of cinnamon stick, I think I'm just going to look for a nice big fat stick to put in here. But I do like it. It's cute, but it's going to be the only one. Are you ready to see everything we made together, every WIP I finished the last few days, I can't believe I got all this done. Okay, here they all are. I honestly cannot believe I finished every single one of these WIPs. Some of these have been sitting for way longer than I want to admit, and some I just forgot about. Most I forgot about, but I kept telling myself I would get back to them someday, and apparently the last few days was that day. I did it. Every WIP I had is finally finished. And I'm going to be honest with you, I feel a little lighter now. But even better, what all this officially means, besides finishing all these projects, I can finally start something new. I can finally get my hands on all this beautiful, incredible yarn I have picked up over the last few weeks and start the new projects that are on my to-do list. Thank you for hanging out with me through this whole process, friends. It means so much to me, and if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget the little bell so you don't miss any new videos coming out. Lots of new content coming your way. I am so excited, and I feel much lighter. I'll see you in the next one.